Instagram. Just wanted to let everybody know. Happy Monday. I'm gonna be monitoring later. Contract CRA for oncology, and what I've been told last week by several people at big CROs, and I assume because the big CROs really are, they're an accurate representation of the industry as a whole. Because they're the, I mean, the top five CROs, which are now like really top four CROs, because of the merger with PPD and Thermo. I mean, they really control like most of the industry. So you can use the CRO if you ever want to know where the industry's headed. Just look at what the CROs are doing because they are so powerful and they've gotten so big that they really dictate. And then whenever change needs to get done, like decentralized, right? And with Joe Dustin on Clubhouse and Craig Lipset this week, I think on Wednesday, we're going to be going live on Clubhouse discussing this with many people from pharma. Hopefully, we get some CROs there. I know there's going to be some sites there. We're going to talk about decentralized trials and really which CROs have invested in this. The answer is all. Do they really want to invest in this? The answer is it doesn't even matter if they want to invest in this or not. It's happening. Does that change research at all? Yes and no. Does it change the business dynamics for sites and CRAs? No. Matter of fact, what I heard last week from several people at big CROs is that all of these CROs are so behind on hiring, like remote site monitor, in-house CRA, clinical trial assistants, CRAs. Everybody just thinks CRAs. There's a lot more jobs in this industry than just CRAs. They are behind. I mean, they're behind by like hundreds of candidates. So, but that doesn't mean they're just going to hire anybody either. It means you have to be the right fit, which means what are your transferable skills if you're not in the industry? Do you have any internship experience? Can you demonstrate your knowledge of research and any experience that you have? See, shout out to Selena. She's on the Clubhouse too. She says, yes, they are. I have to go to LA because of it. That's right. They are. They absolutely are. I'm, as a contract CRA, I'm turning down offers because like it's just too many. There's no way I can do all this. So I have sites, I have my small CRO project. I have my two CRC academies, which are getting huge. I got my consulting service. So there's just not enough. There's not enough of me to go around. I'm trying to build a team. So most people watching are in the same situation, like Selena. You can only take so much, but this is good for us. We all who are experienced now or gaining some level of experience, you have options, which is very good for a Monday morning. I love the smell of options in the morning. Carla Vera-Navas, shout out to you. You were supposed to be in LA with me today, but instead we're going to do it virtually. We're going to go like half an hour, Carla, on Zoom, and we're going to record it for how to look at FDA warning letters. And then we're going to give a homework assignment to all of Guru Nation, and we're going to give a prize. The prize will be a book and a t-shirt. You can either get a Guru Nation t-shirt, a Researchpreneur t-shirt, which I'm going to make soon, or a Latino Clinical Research t-shirt, your choice, and the book, The Comprehensive Guide to Clinical Research, to the best. So we're going to open it up. Carla and I today it's not going to be live, it'll be recorded, but when that video is released, we're going to show you how to look at FDA warning letters. Then we want a compilation from Guru Nation, from the community, of the most common findings. We want that in a Word document. Okay, Carla, you'll get the book anyways. Okay, I'll send you a book. Actually, next time you come, I'll give you book, t-shirt, whatever you want. Mask, Latino and Research face mask. Although I know in Florida they don't care too much about masks. Um, Whatever you want, you got it. We need Guru Nation to compile this homework assignment. Compile the top 10 most common findings of FDA warning letter from FDA warning letters in the last, I don't know, 5 years. And then we're going to do a podcast with that person, or if that person's shy, we'll do it on our own. And then the best one gets the prizes. All right. What is the first step you suggest to get into CRA for a new immigrant in the USA? 100% hands down, research clinic. Start at the study coordinator role. If you can't get a study coordinator role, start as a research assistant role. At the site level, the smaller the site, the better. The smaller the site, the better. My dog, Sonic, is cracking me up. Okay, let's get to some of these questions. NYC, how's it going? A lot of opportunities there. All right, let's see here. For CRA, do you need experience? Yes, you do. Can you do the CRC Academy and go into CRA? Yes, but not directly. You can do CRC. Most students do CRC Academy, then get hired in some capacity as a CRC or a project manager assistant or a clinical trial assistant. They either get hired at sites or at CROs or at sponsors. And then you're like one step away from a CRA in about 2 years. Good morning, Dan. Thank you for your time. Thank you very much for watching 20 Plus Strong in the House. If you are on, I forgot to ask, if you are on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, I want to see hearts. We need, we can't get lazy with the algorithm. The algorithm doesn't show love to clinical research anything. Each time I put up any video on YouTube, it gets held for review because of the word clinical research. This is like clinical research has like a bad connotation. Even YouTube algorithm, soon as I post a video, it holds it for review. I literally have to push request manual review on every single video I do. And then a human being looks at it. It's probably not the same human being. Google has like 20,000 employees. And then they say, "Oh, okay, this is actually good." So we need to fix that. We need hearts on Instagram. We need likes. We need follows. On the same thing on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, we need likes, comments, shares, subscriptions, all of that. I am new to UK already, working as a CRA site level London. Can you suggest how to proceed in clinical research career in UK? Yeah. Just keep doing what you're doing. Within a year, or like Chris Sauber said, what took him 2 years, you're gonna start becoming self-aware of where you belong in that space. The first year, oh, that's awesome. We got bacon getting ready for breakfast. Uh, the first year that you're in a new industry, clinical research is no exception. Some say it takes 2 years. You're just busy learning everything. Like you're like this. You got blinders on. This is how I was too for the first year. You got blinders on. You're just focused on like your task, learning, not to screw up your what you're doing. Within a 1 or 2 years, blinders really start coming off. You start becoming self-aware. You see where you belong in the space. And what happens with self-awareness? It's like Adam and Eve in the Bible. Like it's knowledge. You start to see, okay, this I got options. This is where I belong. This is what the landscape looks like. This is where I can go. You start seeing that, and really, the reason I can't answer this question for you is you know your strengths and weaknesses, and you know more importantly than that, your preferences. And then you're going to figure out how to match your skills and preferences and ambitions with what the industry has to offer. Do you think working as a physician assistant would be helpful to go into clinical research industry? Yes, as a sub investigator for sure. You can even, I know a PA that's a site owner. That's one of my business partners. Did very well for a while, for a long time. Then it ran into some health problems, but yeah, PA is a great way to be a sub-I. What's there beyond clinical project management roles in sponsor? There's a lot. There's regulatory affairs, there's clin ops, there's biz dev. Those three things are like enough to fill any 60-year career. Do CRA learn what they need from job experience or from classes? From job experience. You learn in our classes, CRA or CRC Academy, it takes you from nothing like you're still going to need to have, like, whenever you work, whether you take my academy or not, whenever you get your first job, we just help you get your first job quicker, right? We put you in a position to get your first job quicker than you would be able to do, more likely on your own. And we teach you the basics so that you are at least competent enough to an employer to want to hire you. But no matter what, your first year or two, you got your blinders on, okay? But then after that, they start coming off. So that's basically, hands-on is obviously best, but how do you get that hands-on? That's the problem that my academies are solving. Nobody, and by the way, we give some hands-on experience as well, so that helps a little bit because by the time you apply, you already have hands-on. It's not just theoretical. That's what separates my academies from anyone else out there. We give real experience. Real experience. All right, let's get to some of these questions. Or do the CRA Academy and apply without experience? Either one, Gabby. Either one. CRA, CRC, it doesn't matter. They both going to take you to the same place if you want to. The key is getting into the industry. The CRA Academy, the internship is tuned obviously for monitoring. The CRC Academy, the internship is tuned for site level operations. But they both can get you to the same place. All roads lead to Rome. Alan's. Shout out to Alan. We did an interview. Oh, seems like so long ago. It wasn't even that long ago, and you already switched jobs. So we got to do part two. Yes, they look for experience, but sometimes your skills can transfer from previous jobs. Absolutely. Hi, Elijah. Thank you so much. Make sure you like Carla. You're gonna get a free book. Don't worry. That's you're the last person to need one, but you will get one when you come out. Do you have any kind of trackers or something to track ISF documents? As a CRA, contract CRA, you're supposed to keep your own. I'm lucky enough to where the CRO that I contract with, they have in-house CRAs, so they track everything. And so before I go to a site visit like today, they actually email me, hey, this is what we need you to collect. Um, if you're a W-2 employee, you're still going to have like remote site monitors helping you. You still have people helping you, but sometimes you don't. So make sure you track these things. And sometimes you can't rely on just whatever they're sending you from the CRO. Like you have to know as well, like from your previous monitoring visits, you have to know what's outstanding. Uh, what if you don't have any experience in research? You're starting a career. What is the way to go? When you own your own site, you are your own. You are also you have experience because especially if you're doing everything in the site. So it's just a matter of tweaking your resume at that point, Gabby. But shout out to Gabby. She's in the Patreon. So let's set up a call. Message me on Patreon or just email me and let's set up a call. I think we're overdue for a call. I'd like to hear what's going on, and I know things are so busy. We haven't had time. Do you think it's commercially viable to start and own sites in Asia? I don't know. I would say yes. I default to yes. Um, I just don't know enough about it. I know in Latin America, to start sites, if you're an American using US dollars, when you transfer the currency from Latin America to US dollars, it doesn't make sense to have a site in Latin America unless you're going to live in Latin America and spend the money there. But to do a CRO, yes. To do a CRO, it's a viable business opportunity. So it depends. The answer is it depends. I started at a research clinic that did research but also medical care as an MA. See, medical assistant. Then I moved to study coordinator. Uh, I see. Yeah, see, this is the way. Once you're in, you're in. That's all that matters. Hi, I'm planning on doing a certification program in clinical research associate. I don't have any prior experience in this field. What are the career opportunities? Look, certification program's not going to do anything related to the question I got. Job experience. This is why our CRA and CRC academies are so popular as we give real world experience, like actual studies on your resume. Unfortunately, you're not in one of our programs. I don't know the details. I think you just need to start at the site level. at the site level as like a research assistant, whatever job you can get at the site level. How is Canadian clinical research experience different from US? This question came up in the CRAC, Clinical Research Association of Canada. I was on an all-day virtual conference with them last week. This exact question came up. There is no difference. None. Okay, of course, regulatory is a little bit different in Canada than US, but there's so much overlap. You're talking about 95% similarity. There's no difference other than your passport. So many Canadians monitor in the US and vice versa. Uh, there's no difference. That's an excuse. Don't let it hold you down. Small private practice, that's right. Hewitt Watson, shout out to Hewitt Watson. 2 minute school. Hey Dan, I'm in clinic. No worries. Keep the comments coming. You make a lot of difference to the algorithms, and I appreciate it. I'm currently working as a trial master file specialist in India. TMF specialist is perfect. Do you have a link for that discussion? No, that was not my event. I think it was a paid event by the. You should look up Clinical Research Association of Canada if you need help find. I know the founders. Message me on LinkedIn. Message me on LinkedIn and put CRAC Canada, and I could put you in touch with those people. Uh, Jonathan Bertrand, I see all your posts, man. I still haven't read the book. I'm embarrassed to say. I've just been so busy. I haven't even had time to like respond to all my emails. But shout out to you. I'm from NYC working as a CRC over a year. Would like to move into pharmaceutical industry. Do you offer your courses online? Yeah, courses are online. Look up the cracademy.com. You don't need the CRC Academy because you're already a CRC, but look up the cracademy.com. So yeah, Varun Magela, just message me on LinkedIn. Jonathan, I got some updates for you. Don't worry. Okay, thank you, thank you. I will read it though, because I'm actually interested in that. Social media has consumed our lives. Physician assistant and registered nurses know many things for research. Yeah, sub by, sub by. Background helps. Hands-on experience helps a lot. The gold standard. Please, what is the typical compensation if I focus on bringing clinical research to companies that tailor like a scout for research? So like BizDev for a site, you can get typical brokers charge 10%, 5 to 10% of the overall study budget. You obviously are not a typical broker, and I think that's way too much. I think you can charge like 2,000 for the once they get the site selection visit. I would make it for the site selection visit because it's not your responsibility if you bring a study to the site and they're not capable of doing it in the sponsor's eyes. Uh, that shouldn't be your fault. So I would go 2 grand. My company actually does this for sites. We charge a low flat fee of $1,300 a month. We do biz dev. We'll do your budgets and contracts. We'll create source documents for you. We'll help train your staff. We'll help answer their questions anytime. We do everything we can to help you. Strategy, everything. But most of it's biz dev. 1,300 a month. We can't guarantee any studies, but what we have done in the past, if we couldn't get a study for a site in like 4 months, we'll work for free until we can. Some of these people on this live stream who are commenting are clients. If you're interested in that, just message me. Christine Naro, shout out to you, our LICR ambassador. CRAacademy.com. Yeah, madness for you. The CRAacademy.com. Make sure the CRAacademy.com. We couldn't get CRAacademy.com. I don't know who that is. The CRAacademy.com. So I can complete CRA courses from NYC. Yeah, you don't need to move. We have students from like England. Oh, thank you. This is awesome. Look at this. We got breakfast, bacon, eggs, avocado. Yeah, we have students from England. We have students from Canada. We have students. It's optional. You can come to Southern California for a week, but our remote internship is so good, no one's even done that. We haven't had an intern since March come to California. We haven't had an intern. Thank you. We haven't had an intern come to California since March of 2020 because the remote monitoring, no Sonic, you can't get eggs and bacon. We haven't had a because the remote monitoring in our CRA Academy for the breast cancer is so efficiently done online. If you do like 3 or 4 IMV reports with our feedback, and then we do your CV for you, you're gonna get hired. It may not be a CRA, but it could be an in-house CRA. It could be jobs at CRO sponsor level sites. Getting the first successful bit tender for budding CRO is tough. Any guide suggestions? Yeah, if you're starting a CRO, good luck. Good luck. It's all about the relationships that you have established. That's why I think if you want to go the CRO route as a business, I think you need to go the site route as a business first because it's all about relationships. It's not even about your capabilities. Wait for me and Carla Vera-Navas interview today because we're collaborating on our different CRO capabilities to where we can take on more projects. It's tough. And we've been doing this for 15 years. It's tough. It's also tough. It's almost as tough keeping my bacon away from Sonic. Uh, uh he loves bacon. Okay, Gabby, message me. We got a lot of questions. Let's get through some of these. I gotta go. Data management, patient recruiters, CTM specialists, so many jobs in research. I don't know them all. And this is coming from someone who's been, look at Carla, been doing this for 15 years. Hey, the ambitious soul, how's it going? Let's see the hearts. We need hands-on practice, excites experience in Canada. What you got to do in Canada, it's no different than the US. It's just smaller market, but you also have less competition. It's just way less people. You just have to network more. It's the same thing. It's just you're going to have to network more because there's a lot more focus on academia in Canada. But there are private sites out there. Message me if you're in Canada. I can connect you with the CRAC people. Are CRA roles here to stay or just seasonal position that could last maybe a decade or so? It's funny when you say seasonal for a decade. That's not seasonal. They're here to stay. They're here to stay, in my opinion. Let's see decentralized trials and AI, and because when eSource is here and eSource automatically gets updated to the EDC, and if AI gets good enough to monitor or at least to do the SDV, CRA role is gonna evolve. But you can't have the AI. No, Sonic, get down. You can't have the AI actually like monitor. Source data review and investigator site file review and training and all those intangibles. I don't think CRA role is going anywhere. I think the job's going to change. I don't think it's going anywhere. Carla Vera-Navas, thank you. I'm trying to see what would be my best fit for my next career move. There's a lot. Focus in what you like now and find a career. Yeah, I can't wait to do the interview with you today. I'm a working pharmacist. Would I be able to join the academy and work? Yes. All of our students are working. It's made for 4 hours a week is what you required basically to ensure that you pass. Thank you, Gabby. DSCS is beyond awesome. Thank you, thank you. Let's talk. Let's talk. Give me a call today. Try to message me today. Hi, Dan. Working as an IGC analyst. It's fun in clinical research. Hey, thank you, Jay. What's IGC? Hi from India. Shout out to India. 150% best decision for research business. Thank you, Gabby, for using our services. We try to make it affordable. We try to $1,300 a month for sites is nothing. And yeah, we can't guarantee studies, but we will get you studies. We'll even work for free if we have to because we want to keep sites in our network because we're trying to make bigger projects with sponsors as a CRO, and we need influence over sites. Plus, there's a whole diversity play coming up in research, and we need the sites. We need the sites happy. We're not trying to make money off the sites. We're trying to monetize so we can pay our staff so we can grow our network. One of the sites I know for drug addiction research is in Montreal, Canada. Canada's excellent for this kind of stuff. Drug addiction, psychedelics, cannabis. Canada has a lot of. Everyone wants to look at negatives. Oh, it's too small. Not enough opportunities. You guys are thinking the wrong. You got to think big. All right, I gotta go. I gotta eat this breakfast. But catch y'all later. Thank you so much. Um, you helped me with the last job I got. Thank you so much, Princess Kemitui. Message me. I would love to interview you. We need to inspire more people. Message me on Instagram, please, if you want to. We'll do a podcast. Okay, we'll do a YouTube video so you can inspire others too. And thank you, Carla. I look forward to talking to you later. We're going to give a contest for Guru Nation with more giveaways. And then, Gabby, let's talk if you have time today. Inquisitive Christine, thank you so much as always, for being great ambassador. Princess Kemetui, direct message me. Let's inspire more people with your story of getting hired. Congratulations. Thank you guys. Happy Monday.